Tonight, turn down the noise of the day and focus on the rest with AGZ, the nightly drink for winding down and resting up. New from AG1. AGZ supports your body's natural sleep cycle with clinically studied key herbs, adaptogens, and minerals in amounts supported by research. And no melatonin, helping you wake feeling rested. Wind down, rest up with AGZ. Learn more at drinkagz.com.
This message is sponsored by Greenlight. With school out, summer is the perfect time to teach our kids real-world money skills they'll use forever. Greenlight is a debit card and the #1 family finance and safety app used by millions of families, helping kids learn how to save, invest, and spend wisely. Parents can send their kids money and track their spending and saving, while kids build money confidence and skills in fun ways. Start your risk-free Greenlight trial today at greenlight.com/Spotify. That's greenlight.com/Spotify.
Hello, Nigel here. I couldn't help noticing that you're still awake. Now, I'm an owl. I'm supposed to be up at night, but you need your sleep. So if it's your allergy symptoms that are keeping you up, here's a word to the wise. Try Xyzal. You see, Xyzal works fast to relieve sneezing, runny nose, itchy watery eyes, and itchy nose and throat. And it keeps going strong for 24 hours, so you can get your sleep and wake up refreshed and ready for a productive day ahead. Be wise, all. Take Xyzal at night. Use as directed. Starts working in 45 minutes.
What's up, everybody? It's ImmaLetYouFinish, show number 231 on the Pantheon Media Network with your favorite hosts, Court and Amy, live from New York City on a fabulous Sunday. We're taping on Sundays now. The weather is gorgeous. The time is gorgeous. I'm a couple of pina coladas in because I went to lunch. Let's see how this goes. Ames, how are you doing?
I am okay, but I am not as good as Cardi B. And you know what? I will never be as good as Cardi B. Let me just say that we have said over and over and over again that musically, yeah, we like her, but the fact that Cardi B exists in our universe makes the place a better place to be. Because she's as fierce as Nicki Minaj, but she's hilarious, has a sense of self-awareness, and appears to be somebody who would be a hoot and a half to hang out with. So 2 weeks ago, last time we spoke, Cardi was on trial, and clearly, like, the stupidest trial of the century. With this poor woman, not Cardi, the now disgraced plaintiff, literally must have hired, like, Jacobia Myers must have been busy that day and said, we don't have anybody, but can we send the guy who delivers coffee? Because this lawyer was, like, literally the stupidest lawyer. I'm sorry.
Because one, there was no case, right? So he was just up there just saying things because this woman had no case. It's like, lady.
Well, yeah, and so Cardi.
My face is fucked up. She fucked up my face. When did you go to the doctor? Well, 4 years later.
Right. Well, anyway, so Cardi won. But because Cardi B is first off, her single that's out now is really, really good. It's getting really good reviews. But because Cardi is a genius, she took the memes from, all the facial expression memes. She's made album cover art out of it. So first off, ka-ching. And she's been doing these hilarious YouTube things where she's on the subway selling candy, which all New Yorkers know, like selling like Starburst for $1. She's going to bodegas. It's just genius. So the album comes out in a couple days, so I'm sure it'll debut very well, but she just keeps winning.
Do you know what I always talk about? A marketing plan. Well, this is clearly someone who had a marketing plan. All of these things that we're doing, they seem natural because it's part of a marketing plan. And that's what a good marketing plan is. You go out there and you execute it, and it doesn't feel like I'm beating you over the head with something like buy, buy, buy. That is the purpose. But it's like her standing outside with the CDs and the albums on the sheets while burning incense.
Dressed like a. I know. I mean, and it is stuff we're New Yorkers, and so we instantly go, oh yeah, it's the kid. But no, it's really, really good. But she can pull it off. That's what I'm saying. It looks like it's a marketing plan that looks like she just woke up one day and say, fuck it, I'm going down to the
But
subway.
that's what a great marketing plan is. That's what we used to do. We used to have marketing plans. Now everybody's like, why don't any of these records work? And it's like, because nobody has a marketing plan.
Right.
An amazing marketing plan doesn't look like somebody's on QVC selling you for the full hour that they're on the air. It's interesting things that get your attention, make you laugh. She's really funny, right?
She's really funny.
All of these little skits, and then even doing the thing like going to the bodega in Washington Heights, is smart shit. Come to the fucking people. No, it's smart.
And people like her. That's the thing. She's one of these people that, I mean, you have to compare her to Nicki because that's the rivalry that the media set up. But people don't like Nicki Minaj as a person. Everybody seems to. Cardi B is just like, she's sort of like, she's the Labubu. We love her. Anyway, so it'll be fun. But the first single is good. It's really good. And it's like, it's a street single, which is smart. She needs to come out with like a really hard-hitting kind of street single.
Well, it's the second single because the first single was Outside, which didn't really.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Imaginary Players, the Jay-Z moment.
No. But I'm talking about. Anyway, I root for her, so I'm looking forward to it. That comes out the 19th, September 19th. All right. We're probably going to be covering a lot of pretty heavy political stuff on this show. So if you like to live in a bubble, maybe you'd like to, go burst your bubble. Starting off with Bad Bunny, who I don't know how many millions of dollars has he brought into Puerto Rico with this residency.
Been really great for their economy. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yes. So he is going to be doing a world tour. But he has made the decision not to do any U.S. states because he is rightfully worried that ICE will use that as an opportunity to swoop outside or come inside, who knows, and arrest people. And you know what? In an age of artists being pussies about stuff or love and light and all this stuff, I am very good for him. Good for him, because maybe if people, I mean, we're never going to, ICE is just so horrible. We're not going to stop it that way. But maybe if people start seeing a real economic impact, besides from that, shutting down a car plant so people lose thousands of jobs, or people can't pick crops, or people, all the things. But I mean, really, really good for him, because obviously outside of Puerto Rico and Latin America, the U.S. is his biggest market. So
the U.S. is the number one market. It's the number one worldwide market, especially when you're talking about touring. Because if you look at how much you can charge for tickets here versus the way you charge for tickets in Europe and different parts of the world, here's where you can come and make a gaggle of money, because we have all of this weird shit and dynamic pricing. And, I wanted to go see Lady Gaga. I had hit up a friend who, because like my old assistant works for Universal. He's got a great job there. And I was willing to buy a ticket. It's like, do you have a friends and family forum? The tickets at Madison Square Garden were like $1,900.
Oh, that's
$1,000. $2,000. And I was like, I'm sorry. I'm not paying that for anybody.
No,
I don't care who you are. I'm not doing it. So I didn't go see her. I was like, I'm not doing that.
That's absolutely obscene. That's absolutely obscene. Well, anyway, so good for Benito. Good.
I'm about to be ridiculous and pay $500 for Dua next weekend, but it's like I've never seen her.
Oh, so I'm just gonna buy. She's playing the Garden.
The Garden. She got 4 dates at the Garden.
Oh, all right. Oh, I wish I was still Amy Linden. I could go. Oh well. All right. I say this, and I don't say this to be sarcastic or to be like, I'm so whatever. I honestly swear to God, had no idea the VMAs were on. I know they still existed.
No one did, because they're irrelevant. Why?
Well, not even because they've been irrelevant for 15 years. No, I just had no idea they were on.
They're more irrelevant, and they were on CBS.
Oh, there you go. Well, we know why that is.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's like, and they were in Long Island. It's like, what's going on?
Well, being in Long Island's not the problem.
Where were they going to do it? the VMAs for a gazillion years in its heyday was always at Radio City. Then remember they started moving them around. Then it started being like, it's going to be in Vegas. Oh, it's in Miami. Oh, it's here. Then it was in Brooklyn, and now
Wasn't
it's at
it
USB
Lincoln
on Long
Center
Island.
1 year?
1 year was at Lincoln Center.
That was the little Kim one. Yeah,
I was there for that because I was at Columbia and I did video promotion. I was with Ricky Martin. I saw her back. I saw the titty in person backstage in the purple outfit.
They were very lovely. Mm-hmm. So it's okay. So I did not watch them because I did not know, and I wouldn't have. I mean, not to be snobby, I wouldn't have watched them anyway. Okay, so first off, the clips I did see, Ricky Martin looks amazing, sounds amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, he's aged extremely well.
Mm-hmm.
The more and more I see of Sabrina Carpenter, the less and less I care about her.
I didn't watch a clip of anything. The only thing I watch is my old boss, because it's like the video crew hit me up. I was like, hit me when Mariah's on. And I turned when Mariah was on.
Okay. And again, these awards are just sort of like, they have no real meaning in the sense that nobody knows who votes for them. It's like the People's Choice Award. But really, she's been making records for 5,000 years, and this is the first time. So I'm assuming
never won a VMA.
Well, I mean, please don't. She obviously deserves it, but this is obviously Sony going. She's got, or Epic, whoever the label she's on, whatever label she's on. She's got a record coming out, whatever.
Well, they're going through the list, and it's like we've given it to J-Lo, we've given it to Britney, we've given it to this one, we've given it to Missy. You go through the list, and it's like, well, okay, who's left?
But the problem is that a VMA audience doesn't know who Mariah is. I mean, people who still care about this.
There's no VMA audience.
I know. Well, anyway, I was just, and then I guess the big other thing was the tribute to Ozzy with this guy, Youngblood.
Did that happen?
Yeah, it was at the VMAs. I posted about it.
Mm-hmm.
It was just, I know. Okay. I mean, I don't know enough about Youngblood to offer an opinion either way, but all I do know is that 3 years ago, he was sort of like a quasi-punk rap kind of scruffy Pierce, and now he's like, like a rock god, and he seems like a perfectly nice person. British people have more an opinion about him than I do because they've sort of know the backstory and they come up and suppose he's really a rich kid and whatever. So he's like the new guy. He's like the new one they've anointed, I guess. I know the guys from the Darkness think he's a complete fraud, which is sort of funny. So he did the Ozzy tribute with Joe Perry, I guess. I don't know. But I didn't watch it. And again, it's not because I'm too cool not to watch stuff. I honestly didn't know it's on. I was like, oh. But I'm also...
Nobody did.
I'm honestly... as much as I can not support CBS, I am not going to support CBS or Paramount as much as it makes a difference.
It's really funny that you say that because that has been my tea. And I was a religious CBS Sunday morning watcher. I don't watch it anymore.
I know. It's the best show. It's the best show.
But now I feel like it's all tainted. I don't watch 60 Minutes anymore. Nope. I don't watch... I used to watch their Saturday morning weekend CBS.
Oh, the Saturday morning show. That's good too. Yeah.
I don't watch any of it anymore.
I don't trust it. They're bringing in a lot of really conservative people. I don't trust it.
Yeah, I don't trust any of it. No.
I don't trust any of it. And so that's a shame because the CBS Sunday morning is the best.
Mm-hmm.
When I hear those horns and they come out, I'm like, yay, quality. All right, so... Okay, here's something we never saw coming. A man with absolutely no cultural taste, aesthetic, other than a horrible aesthetic, intelligence, or sense of beauty, art, music, or culture decides to take over a mecca for beauty, art, music, and culture. Fire everybody who is an expert in music, beauty, art, and culture, insert a bunch of like Robotrons, and shocking, the Kennedy Center sales are tanking because, I don't know, maybe people, even if they're conservatives, would like to see beauty, music, art and culture. Like maybe everybody doesn't want to see a Christmas pageant.
Who's that lady that you posted that I never heard of? Who was some black lady who's like defending?
Oh, I've never heard her. I figured you would know who she was.
I was like, who are you?
She's a black country artist, and she's saying
never heard of her. I've never heard of her.
But I mean,
I've heard of a lot of people, and even in the black country conversations, I'd never heard of her. Her making that statement to me seemed like a play for national attention, because it's like, who are you? Who are you?
Well, she was booked before Trump took over. So she has, I think she's been opening up for Mavis Staples. So she's not an unknown. The point being is that this is like a joke. The sales are down. It's going to be like Jesus Christ Superstar on ice before too long. Nobody with an ounce of integrity. The Kennedy Center honors are now like the VMAs of culture. It's like nobody's going to care. Nobody's going to know. It's just appalling. I mean, this man,
Can I just say something, not to cut you off?
Yeah, no.
And this is a very painful thing. If you are a New York Giants fan, we've already lost the first 2 games of the season. The fucking Jets, we've lost the first 2 games of the season. What the fucking fuck? Are we ever going to not suck at football in this town? Can somebody win something, please? Someone, anyone.
Well, I will say that any Yankee fan right now should be turning in their tickets because of what they did the other night, holding a tribute to Charlie Kirk.
But they've been doing it at football. I'm looking, going like, did I miss something?
No, we're in a parallel universe. We're in a parallel. Courtney, we're in a parallel universe.
Is that what? Because I'm literally
we're in a parallel universe. Up is down, right is left, black is white, green is green. We're in a completely parallel universe.
Okay, because it has to be that, right?
The steam is coming out of my head right now.
It has to be that.
No, we're in a parallel universe. We're in a completely where like shooting your dog is acceptable behavior. Punching out. No, we're a completely parallel universe where anything makes sense anymore. Anything makes sense. Nothing makes sense anymore. There is not one thing that's going on in this country right now. I'm being dead ass serious that makes any sense.
Nothing.
Because everything we were taught, I don't care what your religion is, what your political persuasion is. There are basic things we have all been taught that are bad and things that are good. And saying that you want to kill gay people and Jews and be an anti-Semite and we are now talking about Charlie Kirk, okay? Not the Jets. I'm sure the Jets are perfectly. Is Aaron Rodgers still on the Jets, by the way?
No.
Okay. Okay, I just want to make sure. Every day my head hurts. Like every day I wake up and I'm like, what fresh hell am I entering into today? I don't drink. Okay. Can you please?
It is like, I'm just being like, oh, so we're normalizing all of these things. Okay.
Yeah, no, I mean, no, I don't,
yeah,
all right. I'm just gonna say it. I'm not mad he's dead. I'm not mad he's dead. Why would I be mad? I think you shouldn't assassinate. I don't think you should kill people. If he died in a car crash, would you be weeping right now? If he died in a car crash.
It's not even about that. To me, it's a bigger issue of.
Well, wait, let me finish. What I'm saying is, I think he's a horrible human being. I do not advocate violence. I do not think you should assassinate somebody. I don't think you should kill somebody for their beliefs. I don't think you should go into a Democrat elected official's house and shoot them and their dog.
Which people had less sympathy. Right. There was no moments of silence.
We won't have the flags at half-mast. He's not a public official. It's very sad what happened. His body should not be lying in state in the Capitol, which is what they're going to do. There should not be
what?
Yes, they want to put his body in state in the Capitol. That's what he should not get an escort. The body should not be brought back on the vice president's plane. Again, no one should kill somebody. No one should kill someone for their political beliefs. But to pretend that this guy was a good person and was speaking truth to power. No, he wasn't. He was a hateful person who wanted to get rid of me, who wanted to get rid of you, who wanted to get rid of pretty much any kind of person we know. And who said, oh, well, after school shootings, well, the price of having the Second Amendment, maybe we have to have a few shootings. So I'm sorry for his kids, and that's it. I can't, and it's not, I'm not trying to be mean. I don't want anyone to get shot over what they believe, but give me a break. This guy, they're acting like he was freaking Mahatma Gandhi. And if you speak out against, it's frightening. It's frightening.
It's definitely something different. It's like,
it was hateful. He was a hateful. Yes, okay, he went to college campuses and engaged in debate. But then what he would say was he thought trans people should be killed. He thought he was the Jews that are going to replace us. He thought that we shouldn't lionize and, big deal, George Floyd, he was a criminal just because he was killed on. So, you know what? I'm sorry for his kids. I'm not sorry for his wife. I'm sorry for his kids. Nobody should have to see that. But this is just insane because, all these newspapers like, the conscience of the this. And if you say anything negative, they fired Matthew Dowd because he said, who's an MSNBC
that
analyst.
To me is crazy.
Crazy. Because everyone's afraid, Courtney. All Matthew Dowd said, and it is true, he pushed hate speech. It's true.
How is that something that gets you fired? That's crazy.
Because everyone is terrified, Courtney. It's really unbelievable. When you think about it, we are now living, it's almost like this is like a mob syndicate, and everyone is afraid to say anything because you know what? They will snap. I know it's Sunday and it's because they will ruin your career and Kathy Griffin. Look what they did to her.
Okay, but I'm looking and I'm saying, is your career worth your soul? Because
obviously it is.
Because the things that I'm seeing just as a Black person and the rhetoric, I'm a Black gay man. So I check off a bunch of lists of things that people want wiped off the face of this earth. And it's amazing to watch the reactions to certain things. And I'm just kind of like, so we just, okay.
But it's not just career. Because I think about this too. They have threatened violence against anyone who disagrees with him. Senators, but it's like everybody's afraid that his little minions are going to go after them. They threaten people. He sues people right and left. I'm sorry, Christian Chenoweth. Why are you saying anything?
That was just like,
honey, your career doesn't exist without gay people.
I was just
right.
Like, well, okay. So,
okay.
Gloria Gaynor, Kristen Chenoweth.
Well, you're going to say anything about Charlie Kirk, but
no, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, all of this,
when we realized her with the Kennedy Center Honors and who she's donated money to.
Well, I will say this, and there are a lot of and you can to assume that one ethnic or racial group is more liberal than another is incorrect because there's a lot of conservative Black people. So she donated money to Republicans. That's
absolutely,
horrible.
But the worst ones.
No, I know. But the thing is that to have someone, especially, I'm not talking about Gloria Gaynor, I'm talking about Kristen Chenoweth. Selma Blair is Jewish to the best. To sit there and come out and go, he's spoken to what'd she say, the cauldron of intolerance. I'm like, first off, what the fuck is a cauldron of intolerance?
It's like, well, what does that mean when it's like you're saying that, but you're only speaking to white people because you're speaking against everyone else. So it feels really weird when I listen.
But why are they even saying anything at all? Who cares? And Chris Martin. Okay.
What did Chris Martin do?
I posted about it.
Okay. Fun fact. Hold on.
Tell you, I'm going to say what you do that too. All right.
I know you don't realize this part with me having this new gig where I'm working all of these hours.
All right, let me finish.
I don't see everything.
Okay, all right. Chris Martin at a Coldplay concert in London. So first off, it's none of your business because you're English and shut the fuck up. Number one. I know your kids live here, but please. Chris Martin got up there and we need to all basically love and light, sending out our love. Love is the answer. Love, 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 love. Charlie Kirk, we pray for his family. No, shut the fuck up, Chris Martin. Don't, because it's ridiculous. Because had he died in a car crash, people would be like sad, which is fair. The man did have friends. He did have, but yeah. So fuck you, Chris Martin. Seriously, fuck you, Chris Martin. You can't sit there and talk about Palestinian people and I feel for you and I want to help you, and the same time talk about somebody who was anti-Palestine at the same. I don't know. Yeah. So that's what Chris Martin did. He at a concert in London or wherever people still care about that group. Love and light, love and light, love and light.
I have a friend who was like, I went to the Coldplay concert recently in Miami. I was like, on purpose?
I know, really. Did you think you really
were you dragged there against your will? I just need to make sure.
Did you think you were going to a Kid and Play concert and you ended up at a Coldplay?
I was like, because I'm very confused by that.
Yeah, and I don't know why I don't want to hear from Kristen Chenoweth. I mean, really, bitch.
Listen,
come on.
I think that everybody has their right to their own opinion, but when we try to whitewash the things that people were saying and the stuff that was coming out of people's mouths, that's where it gets dangerous to me. It's like, so this idea that we can ignore some really heady
horrible,
shit,
hateful, horrible,
and be like, and just, well, this part over here I like. I'm like, but what about the other 90%? So we just going to act like the other 90% don't exist?
I mean, we have freedom of speech, but you don't have freedom to yell fire in a crowded theater. And his entire career was yelling fire in a crowded theater. And like I said, I feel sorry for his kids. The Republicans are going to run on this. Gee, really interesting.
They have to, they're kind of quiet because they're trying to figure it out because they just knew it was going to be an immigrant or a trans person or a Democrat.
Oh, no. You haven't read the news today? Now, the new thing is that his roommate / romantic partner was transitioning.
Oh yeah, they're going to find anything. They're going to keep it going until they find the angle they want. They're going to keep it going.
No, they're going to find it. I know. Meanwhile, Epstein files aren't on the news anymore.
Let's talk about that. Happened. Yeah, let's talk about how when I go to the grocery store and my fresh vegetables and fruit that I buy are so ridiculously expensive. Let's talk about that. Because I was told that they were going to lower the grocery prices and all of these things.
You need to come to Brooklyn on Sundays, A, so I can give you Annie's share book, and B, so you can go to the pantry and we give out fresh produce all day, and it's delicious. I'll load you up with more kale than you'll know what to do. But no, anyway, we want to scream. You want to take a break?
Yes, we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back.
It's back to school season and Clorox is donating 2 million disinfecting wipes to classrooms across America. Because back to school means things can get a little bit messy. Just ask second grade teacher Mr. Torres.
Put me and just one Clorox wipe on a team? We can take on crayon smudges, sticky fingerprints on every surface, sneezes on the door handle, juice box explosion by the sink, snack crumbs, and don't even get me started on the bathroom passes.
Clorox disinfecting wipes. Teacher's #1 wipe.
Think about it. Bathroom passes.
Clean feels good. Based on unit sales data.
And we're back.
Now I'm exhausted. I just want to crawl into a hole and die. Not really. So let's talk about something fun and musical, shall we?
Pia Zadora.
Fun and musical. Mercury Prize has been announced. That's like the cool one. That's where the one where they're like quality acts. Like, okay, so I'm going to be like one of those old people who goes, who is this? Who is this? All right. So it awards the best in new British and Irish music. I didn't know they separated it like that. And they also, it's like judged by actual music professionals as opposed to people just, all right. So FKA Twig's new album, haven't heard it, but she's a legit.
Asexual. I like that album a lot.
Is that her new album, that one?
Yeah, that was the last one that came out.
Okay, Fontaine's DC. I really like that record a lot. All right, here's where it gets like, who the hell is this? CMAT? Do you know who that is?
No.
Okay. It's called Euro Country. It's kind of got your name written all over it, not for nothing. Okay, you know who this is? Emma Jane Thackeray?
No, I don't know who that is.
I know you only know the British girls if they're black and they can sing, or they're white and they can't sing.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Jacob Allen, you know who that is?
No, I don't know who that is.
Okay, cool. Joe Webb, do you know who that is?
No, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, me neither. Martin Carthy, I've heard of him, but I don't know who he is.
No,
Martin Carthy?
I don't know who that
Okay.
is.
All right, this guy I know who he is, and I can't pronounce his name. Pasale, Pasal.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
No, I know who he is. He's really good. Pink Panthers, you know who that is.
I know who that is.
Okay, good. Pulp, we know who Pulp is.
Yeah, I know who that is. Yeah.
We know, okay. Sam Fender, I like Sam
know
Fender.
Who that is.
Yeah, you know who that is. Okay. People Watching, that's the name of the group? No, that's the name of his album. Sorry. Wolf Alice, I know who they are.
Okay, I know who Wolf Alice is. Yeah.
All right, so that's not bad. 2 groups out of a list of 20. But that's our fault because we could go on the interwebs and find out who they are. But now, anyway, so they're going to be announced in October, and it's always like a quality prize. It's a quality prize. But yes, I have no idea. I'm just going to go and find out who these people are. Remember that guy, Jake Bug? Remember him? He was like the folky guy. You don't know who he is. No. I'm sorry. I know I have to remember that your appreciation and awareness of white artists stops at a certain level. As soon as actual singing ability comes in, right?
No, that's not what it is. You just
I know. They have to be I'm teasing because same here, okay? I don't know. I'm assuming this good. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to keep up with this stuff. Let's defend ourselves here. But I have no idea who half these people are. FK Twigs, I know who he is. Fontaine's DC. CMAT.
There's no more music magazines for me to read to know who's coming.
I know.
And like now with streaming, I feel like they drop 500 new singles and artists every week.
An hour.
So
I'm going to look up who CMAT is just because CMAT. Oh, they have a tour. There's a tour. All right, CMAT. Oh, it's an Irish singer. It's one person.
Oh.
Well, then she has red hair. Oh, she's very pretty.
It sounds like It sounds like CMOS.
It sounds like. Well, it also sounds like a
CPAC machine.
Yeah, something like that. Sierra Mary Alice Thompson is an Irish musician. Her songs are mournful yet accessible, emotionally literate, and cleverly crafted.
Mournful yet accessible.
Yeah,
it's like what?
Yeah, I don't know. She's very cute. She's indie pop, country pop. Okay, all right. I'll look up the other person. Who's the other person? We didn't know who they were. Joe Webb. What kind of music do we think Joe Webb does? Let's look him up.
Something with the guitar.
A football player? Oh, there's got to be a different Joe Webb. That's a pretty Joe. No, that's not. All right, we'll skip Joe Webb because Joe Webb singer. He's Welsh. Oh, he looks like he actually has musical talent. He's a jazz musician. He actually knows how to play an instrument and read music.
Okay.
Yeah. We don't have any time for that.
All
right, one more. I'll look up one more because now I'm fixated. Now I need to know who these people are because I want to be an informed Jacob Allen. I'll look him up. Alon. Oh, he has singles. Oh, he's cute. He's very twinky looking though. Oh, he's totally a twink. He's Scottish. Oh, this is great. He's he's on an American label. He's on Concord. He's a Scottish singer-songwriter with a profound gift. I'm sorry. I used to write this kind of shit, so this is why Jacob Allen is a Scottish singer-songwriter with a profound gift for storytelling, both intimate and devastatingly introspective. Non-binary.
It's intimate and devastating.
Introspective, both intimate and devastatingly introspective. Their music is touched by a rare timelessness. Oh, so they're comparing him to Jeff Buckley and Rufus Wainwright. All right. I'm not a Rufus Wainwright fan. He looks he's I'm sure he's great. He's adorable. He looks like a twink. Cool. Mm-hmm. I prefer Troye Sivan when it comes to my twinks. Mm-hmm. Have you heard this guy Somber?
Never heard of him.
He went to LaGuardia. That's the only reason I'm saying. He's like, SOMBR. He's also looks like he's 12 years old. I know. I get on these Instagram things. I want to know what the kids are listening to. I have to pretend I know or care. Not know. I have to pretend I care. So when they say something, I go, oh, yeah, they're great. I can't keep saying, listen to Pet Shop Boys and Roxy Music over and over and over. I have to care. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't know anything. All right. Well, anyway, that's all I got. What are you listening to?
I am listening to on repeat, nonstop, Jade's debut solo album, That's Showbiz Baby. It's so good, Amy.
Oh, that's the girl from
Little Mix.
Little Mix.
But it is so, I mean, it is pop, but it's smart.
Oh, cool.
It's different. I think even you would like this record.
No, I like smart pop.
Yeah,
I love it.
I think you'd really like this record.
Was she the little short one? Was she the little short one?
She's short and curly hair. She's great. Yeah. And this album to me it's getting great reviews. And
it is. I saw it.
And it's really good. And I love the album visualizer she's done with it. It's really, really good.
Do you know who is she the writer? The main? Is there any?
She is a writer. She's writes with people, but she writes her music. Yeah, she is a solo
Are you a Lola Young fan?
I like her a lot too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I did read something very funny though. She's managed by Amy Winehouse's first manager, and the one who urged her to go to rehab, the one who's in the song basically. And Lola Young gave this whole thing about, it's so good, to be with people who, because, she has had substance issues and deals with mental illness issues and stuff. And it's great that we're able to talk about that. But she talks about it's so great because, Amy Winehouse, no one ever tried to get her to go to rehab. And I'm like, excuse me, she had a top 10 single about people trying
the first lyrics are, they tried to get me to go
to rehab. I said no. Right. So bless her heart. But I'm like, honey, if you ask people, give me an Amy Winehouse song, that's the only one they know. And it's actually her weakest song, in my opinion, but it's the one about, but anyway, I was just wondering if you like her or not. Whether you like her. I am listening to an artist who I found out about from, that I love that Instagram thing, Track Stars. Do you ever watch it? I love that guy. I think he's fantastic. So he had Little Sims on as a guest. And he asked her what she's listening to. I am going to mangle this name. So record Paradise Now by, oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Obongjayar. Obongjayar. I mangled it. He's I'm assuming he's a British artist, African, maybe Nigerian, maybe Ghanaian. It's really interesting stuff. It's really cool. Good singer. Yeah, it's good. And other than that, I'm just listening. There was no song of the summer once again.
No.
I mean, it's really kind of like, what the fuck? Are we all just so depressed that we can't even come up with a song of the summer? I mean, I think Bad Bunny's album was the album of the summer because that seems to have like incredible. Because Nueva York, I hear everywhere. So,
I think my album is the album of the summer.
Did you see the Did you see the new Spike Lee movie?
Everybody keeps asking me. I've not seen it.
You're not missing anything.
I know one person who liked it. And everyone else did it.
I'm that one person. It's not bad. It's on TV. Watch on TV. A friend of mine took me to the movies, which was really nice. I will say these two things. Rod Strickland's in it. So if you want to have a little Knicks moment. A$AP Rocky steals the whole movie.
Yeah.
The entire movie. And I have never heard of somebody, and it's Eddie Palmieri's last performance. So it's worth it for that. But if you have access to Apple, just curl up with a cocktail and a bowl. It's everything you love about Spike Lee and everything you hate about Spike Lee.
All wrapped in one.
Yeah, which means it's too long, sledgehammer message, lots of cameos for no good reason.
Right.
Lots of shots of driving around. If you want to get a tour of Myrtle Avenue, it's great. If you need to see, by the way, this is something only you and I will appreciate, and our Brooklyn friends. Come Cow now is shutting down in the afternoon so that their employees can have a rest. I'm like, they have employees?
They are?
Yes. I was like, wait a minute, Come Cow?
For how long?
I don't know. They're just going to have like little breaks in the afternoon.
Work. I'm not mad at that.
No, I'm just like, Come Cow, for those of you who are outside the New York area, how long has Come Cow been there? 50 years?
A million. I had Come Cow chicken wings 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, Come Cow is the last. If you're wondering where is the Chinese food that has absolutely no interest in being fusion or good for you, Come Cal.
Yep.
Come Cal. It's where every rapper wanted to go when you're doing a photo shoot with a rapper in Brooklyn. Go to Come Cal. It's the MSG capital of the world. Ergo, excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, anything else you need to illuminate us with?
Listen to the Jade album. That's showbiz,
All right,
baby.
I will. I am going to do this for sure. Yeah, for sure. I read really, and I also saw an interview with her, and she seems super cool.
Yeah, she's a cool girl. Well, you know what it is, kids. You come back to hear us, and here we are. We're on the Pantheon Media Network, and it is your faves, Court and Amy. Visit us on our Facebook page at ImmaLetYouFinish, all one word. We're on IG at ImmaLetYouFinish NY. We're on TikTok, but not for long because I can see all of the changes, whatever they're trying to do with this sale. I'm about to take our account over there and shut the TikTok down.
So we're just going to go in person to people's houses?
Yes, and just knock on doors and sing songs. Like we're going to come caroling at your house.
Yeah, exactly.
But we're going to be singing protest songs. Where are the people making protest music? You know, I feel like there was a generation, the 60s, early 70s, where artists were really speaking. They were making real protest music.
Well, the problem is, as soon as you protest, your label yanks your tour support. You get your tours canceled. You get kicked off of festivals. That's where, people are still doing it. I don't know. All I know is we all need to every American should have a passport.
Mine is, it is renewed. And I even got listen, ICE is in Harlem now. I walk around with a passport card on me.
I don't blame you. They're everywhere.
I do. I walk around with a passport card.
Enrollment in New York City schools are down. I told you I work at this pantry. I've been there for years, and our people, it has dropped off because people are afraid to come out to get free food. And on that happy note,
we'll see you next week. Bye, kids. Toodles.
Bye.